What's up, Team Starlight? We are here with the final week of Edison. We've got Ryan on the left playing Chaos Fairies and me on the right playing Forgs. And we got Albert here to accompany me.
Yo,
What's up, Albert?
what's up? So you're doing some
Yeah.
fork things? Is this your usual
Yeah.
build?
By my usual build, I mean the standard Forg build, then yes. Uh, so yeah, the with it being the final week of Edison, I was just outside the top eight, and I just figured, all right, I gotta bring the tier 0 deck in Forks and try to get into that top eight. I've been trying to play some other stuff recently just for fun, but when the going gets tough, you go to this broken deck because you get to do broken things like I'm doing right here. So I've already resolved double Moray of Greed, and now I'm doing some like swap plus salvage plays. I have access to Fishborg. So Ryan's groaning in his head.
I'm sure he groaned out loud a little bit. This is what this deck does. Turn one, it just pops off and cycles through all the frogs.
Yep, it's just one of those things you got to do. And against fairies, it's so important to be doing this as early as possible. Like against a lot of other decks, you can maybe be greedy, um, with like just going swap bounce and then trying to like go for a big play. But I don't know if Christia comes down somehow. I don't know if he's playing like the Teth. I don't actually even know what he's playing, to be honest. But he plays fairies a good amount, so I don't know if he's playing like that. Tethys version that where you can just special out the Christia. But I'm just thinking I just got to go all in. So I'm just doing forward things, just Fishborgen, keeping on going. I got a flip flop frog set, and so I go end on swap, set flip flop, and double dupe. And then I think I just pass it over. Ryan's going to take a think here. Fairies have a really tough time with the dupe lock, at least in game one, I think. He's going to end up going for Demouch, pit, or banish a Battle Fader, and then set 2.
Yeah, not the opening Ryan wants to see. And this board it's pretty locked.
So in the standby phase, I'm going to get the Treeborn Frog, then I'm going to bounce my swap, and just no fear flip-flop into just play into the Torrential, because like, I've already plus so hard that it's like not even the worst possible thing. And here he's asking, wait, how'd you get 4 cards in hand? And I said, oh, I bounced the swap. He's like, okay, I'm going to dust shoot then. But lucky for me, I have salvage and a lot of... He just puts back the swap, which like doesn't really matter. So now I'm going to probably activate this salvage here. Just get back double sub. It's kind of part of the reason why I attributed off the sub last turn, because you can just get it back the following turn. And let's see, do I MST this back row or do I just play into it? I forget. I think I just play into it. I wonder why.
No fear.
Decided to go for Uni. I don't think I had a kill shot this turn. I probably did. But in game states like this where it's like, oh, I could MST and I could pop my whole board probably, like go swap, send my dupes to get the cards I need. I probably have enough to do 8,000. But if he's got Fader or Gores, I don't know if I have enough cards to like kill through Gores. And so I'm just like, okay, let's just play it slow. Let's get the Uni. And that's why I love this deck so much, is that you don't even need... Like, it has the ability to just combo off and kill your opponent, but you don't even need to. Like, this is just so broken. What's happening right here, the grind game. But here, I say, okay, fuck it. I put back I bounce this monster back, and now I say, okay, it's time to go for game. You kind of have a responsibility to go for it if you have, like, plenty of cards. And I got the +1 from Unifrog last turn, so I figure, okay, now it's time to just... No fear. Make him have the out. So, gonna start off with probably just a Goyo. It is always good to go for Goyo. at the very least, if they have the Gores, you can just kill it. And then let's see, tribute off the flip-flop. By the way, I just got a new microphone, so hopefully it's sounding better. I was the only Team Starlight member with a poor mic, so hopefully I'm coming through clearer now. I'm investing.
You sound great, but let us know in the comments how Declan sounds.
Okay, yeah. So, more stuff is happening. I'm making another level 6. I just go for Gaia Charger just because I need to have damage. And I think I just need like swap and my third Death Frog. So here I think I summon the swap, send. I don't know if doing this the way I did it was necessary, but I pitched MST because I figured he doesn't have anything, and then I extra normal because I bounced a soft prog way earlier. So that's game because he does not have an out.
Yeah, that must have not been very fun for Ryan. He just watched you play for 2 turns. But here he starts and sets a monster, passes it back to you.
Just gonna do classic swap frogs and treeborn plays. Yeah, I don't have as much of a broken opening. I see a Kaiku though, which can be a really good card in this matchup. Good to banish fairies, and it's a monster that they can't crash into to like get 4 fairies in grave.
Did you just pass it back to Ryan? Is he thinking?
Yes, it's his turn now,
Gotcha.
so he's gonna just flip Shining Angel and attack. That's fine with me, and pass. So on my turn, I get the Treeborn Frog, and I draw into Moray of Greed, and I can shuffle back. Fairies is really scary. Like, he has 6 cards in hand, and you have to just be prepared to get heralded. So I think I go for Caius here. I drew into double Caius, which is really good, and he doesn't have herald, or he's just saving it. He has
drops the
Gores.
Gores. Yeah, I do see Christie on hand as well.
So here I think I was thinking, should I like pitch special swap, bounce the Caius? But then I just thought, I have a second Caius, so I'd rather just kind of have this board presence because I am, he has 2 really big monsters on the field, and I'd rather not. I have a deep prison set, so I was thinking like if he just switches Gores to attack mode, I could just defend it, but he says hell no to that because he goes Cold Wave.
Ouch. I've been loving Cold Wave lately.
Yeah, Cold Wave got me a few times today. More and more people have been playing it. I think it's an incredible card that belongs in way more main decks, or even just side decks. Because now this is crazy. It's funny, I top deck Brain Control, and I'm thinking, yes, broken. Brain Caius, like, he's dead. We're not dead, but you know what I mean? Normally that's such a huge swing. But then I was like, oh, Cold Wave. So instead I have to go for like a really lame special swap play. It was just doubly bad because the Cold Wave made it so I couldn't activate my deep prison, so that I had to special swap because I couldn't bring back my Treeborn. So it just puts in the most that past turn.
Yeah, especially versus combo decks that need to use their spell cards to be able to combo off. Okay, it's Ryan's turn. He's thinking. Yeah, you can use that back row, so he's probably fearing it now. Oh, but he has the mind control. Summons the Herald, goes for a synchro play. Makes a Stardust Dragon.
It makes sense. Like, a lot of times against frogs, you might be thinking like it's a Regeki break or something to that effect. Here I decide to deprison the token actually because we know he has honest, I believe. So I just figure better to get rid of like the light monster. Um, but this is actually huge here because I draw into salvage, and because he summoned his herald the last turn, now I get to do the broken part of the deck, which is Substitoad. So it's tough. He was going for game, so I kind of respect just summoning the herald, but you could argue that like you should never waste your herald against frogs or forgs because um if you can keep them off Substitoad plays, like you'll probably just win like a lot of the time.
Yeah, I'm sure Ryan was thinking that as all this was going on.
Yep, so you get to see because I had Fishborg set up already. I'm able to make a Goyo Guardian here. Um and he's at 46. So now I'm just debating like should I just go for game, and most of the time the answer is always just yes, like you have to make them have it. So it is kind of all in here. I'm like using every card I have.
Yeah, his Gores is gone too.
Right. So I go for game and he doesn't have anything. So that's going to be GG's. We get the win in round 1.